Just look at the incredible difference that just 24 hours have made here. This is the community area just outside Wongfoot Court that burnt. Yesterday, this was a packed melee of grassroots volunteers who had collected supplies, clothes, blankets, food, and so on, and they were giving it to the many, many needy. Look at it now. They told us they got a phone call about 4 o'clock in the morning to say, this needs to be packed up, this needs to be moved on. The aid is going to be taken over by professionalised NGOs, and the authorities wanted this moved out. I just want to show you over here, this is some of the last of the supplies. We're recording this at about 10:30 local time, so in just a few hours, everything wrapped up and taken out. So the question is why, and you get a bit of a sense being here as to why. The police presence is heavier today. Yesterday, people could just come and go from this area as they please. Today, there's police stationed on the routes up and the routes out. There's a one-way system that's been implemented. Speaking to volunteers here, when we asked them why this is happening, they were a bit careful about what they said. They said the authorities were worried about safety, they were worried it was all getting a bit big, a bit messy, a bit inefficient. But there's a real subtext. As I said, people were being careful, but the hints were clearly there. One organiser of this grassroots aid distribution essentially said it was becoming a little bit too similar to previous incidents. And I think it's pretty clear what she was hinting at, previous incidents being those huge pro-democracy protests back in 2019 and 2020 that were brutally cracked down on by the authorities here. Just that sense of mass gathering, too many people, a grassroots organisation that the system is not in control of. That is something that causes deep anxiety here. But my goodness, it feels quick. We are not even 72 hours on from this awful, awful event. Just imagine if you lost your home and everything in it. You might well spend the first couple of days in total shock. And you then might think, well, what do I need? And you might come here today and find that it is all gone. So I think a real sense that this deeply human tragedy, there is an anxiety and nervousness from the authorities that unless they sort of take control of it, manage it carefully, it has the potential to really spiral out of control, and that anger is really threatening to them.